Beautiful facility, beautiful gym. Place where the Huskies play out of. Here's Josh Noten. Over to Tafari Sims, over into the corner. Shot goes up, Kevin Kangu. That's his only his second missed three of the game. Here's Smith now, off the transition, and Smith showing that elusiveness with his left hand. And quite the move in the first quarter to get to the rim as he's now guarding Noten. And Noten throwing away the basketball there, looking for Kangu on that half-court trap. No having it. Here's the inbound. Finds over, shot goes up. No good, just a little bit long. Lincoln struggling from the three-point line here in this second quarter. Noten over off into the corner. Shot goes up. Time running down the shot clock, no good. Rebound, Bill Crothers. Stephen Smith now running the floor. Kicking it out. That was to Beckford. Frazier kicking it back out. No good from Smith. And there's your rebound. Here's Jenkins to the rim. No good. That's Sam Jenkins that was going up there. It's going to be a foul, though, on Lincoln Prep. Zach Daters was the one there that was called for the foul, coming down on the rebound on top of a Bill Crothers player. Right in front of the referee. Easy call for him. You know, despite the fact that there's been a full court press on here and Lincoln Prep has given up a few turnovers there, they have managed to keep it very close here. Just a 3-point game so far against the 6-1 Bill Crothers Colts, who have a few games to make up here in the OSBA, and that's a strip on Frazier. Up and in, just bounces out though, unable to finish. One more time over Cole Lawrence. Lawrence is going to get caught with the foul there. He got caught trying to swipe. That's going to be Adnan Bogovic that's going to get to the line for his troubles. And Bogovic, one of the better shooters on this team. Lincoln Prep, a very skilled three-point shooting team, as you can see. Not afraid to throw it up behind the arc if they need to. It's a strategy that head coach Kendall Knight, I'm sure, doesn't necessarily want to preach it to live and die by the three-point shot, but this is a team that if they have the open shot, he does want his players to take it. Now here, let's see how they do on defense, and there's a throwaway pass. Here comes Jenkins, up and in, count it! Jenkins over Frazier, very impressive finish. Sam Jenkins. He's going to go to the line for one more and to increase a newfound lead for the Lincoln Prep Huskies. And he makes the second. Here comes the pass. Koch creating separation on Jenkins, lets it fly, no good. And there's going to be a foul. That's going to be a defensive foul on number 15, Bogovic. Bill Crothers catching a break there. Here's Miller. Miller calling his shot. Nice find inside to Lawrence, and Lawrence! Cole Lawrence with the throwdown. The 6'11" big man all over Rosebush. And there's the steal. Nope, Rosebush gets it back over into the corner. Here's Bogovic. Air ball on the three. Lawrence gets the rebound, but gives it inside to Rosebush. Give the assist to Cole Lawrence on that one. That's an assist I'm sure he Was not intending. As Jacob Frazier takes it up the other end and he gets fouled. 34-32. Lincoln Prep leads at this time. It's been a back and forth battle for the entirety of this game. I think the largest lead up until this point has really only been 5 points. Frazier gets the friendly roll on the first one. I'll say the importance right there of that backspin. And gets another friendly roll. Jacob Frazier, give him 2 more. Game tied at 34 now. Here's Noten. Noten on the nice crossover, tries to get Rosebush, puts right over his head though. Noten showing a little bit of frustration there. He could have stood to put that right in between the chest though. Here's Frazier. Nice steal there by Begovic, though. Begovic everywhere in this second quarter. A huge block there by Emmanuel Miller. And this Crothers team just so athletic. Attempted throwdown, alley-oop, no good. But Frazier gets it back after nearly causing the turnover. Works around a screen. Out to Miller. Miller looking for an option now. Calling for a screen with Lawrence. Kicks it over to Frazier in the corner to Koch. Koch is going to get called with the travel call. Believe he took a step, then a dribble. Can't do that. You can step and dribble at the same time. You just can't take a step first. Got a few substitutions now coming on the floor. Colin Welsford. Arguably the best shooter on this Lincoln Prep team. We've seen him hit some deep ones on the OSBA Game of the Week. Here's Noten with the ball, though, sporting the new haircut. Mississauga kid, no good on the floater. Rebound now to Miller. Miller in transition over to Frazier. Frazier kicking it back out to Smith. Back over to Miller. He's going to get fouled. Gets down. Game still tied at 34 here. Both teams trying to figure the other out right now. There's the inbound look. Find to Smith. Smith tries to get a layup. That's no good. Noten with the rebound. He's in a fast break now. Kicks it out. Jenkins for 3. No good. Long. That was Tyson Cato trying to go for the rebound for Lincoln Prep. No good. But he did tip it just enough that when Emmanuel Miller went for it, he was already out of bounds, and it's going to be Lincoln Prep ball. They're going to get another shot at this right now. 5:31 to go here in the second. Noten. Looking for something. Rosebush with the screen. Lets it fly. Long mid-range jumper. Cato trying to go for the rebound. Can't get it. Here's Frazier. Frazier gets it back out to Stephen Smith. Smith up, in, count it. Great move there. Josh Noten now. Over to Jenkins. Jenkins inside to Rosebush. Rosebush trying to pull a spin move. Gets it back out to Cato. To Noten. Lincoln Prep, 4 seconds on the shot clock. Puts it up, no good. Stephen Smith in transition now. Nice find there to Jawan Beckford. And the Colts now have a 4-point lead. The Colts, impressive perimeter defense right now. So long, so athletic. Creating tough shots here for Lincoln. Nice find inside there, though. And luckily, it was Noten that was able to finish it off there as Rosebush had just rimmed out there off the pass. 38-36. Seems every time one team wants to go on a run, the other team has a response. Rosebush out. Great defense there, but Bill Crothers still holds on to it in the corner. Rims out. But how about that for some athleticism? Emmanuel Miller was right at the rim, head above the rim, but couldn't get it. Here's Noten now. Working off a screen. No, he's not. Gets it back over to Jenkins. Jenkins Just one defender to beat. Tries to kick it back. No good. Over to Noten. Noten. He's going to get tripped up going to the rim. Easy call for the referee there. Got some substitutions here. Prentice stepping on the floor. This is his first appearance in this game so far. Tafari Sims, who's back on the floor as well. He loses control there as he was smothered by Jaden Koch and Jacob Frazier there in the post. And they've done a very good job so far this game of neutralizing Sims' mid-range game. Crowding him every chance they get. Here's Prentice now. First shot of the game, no good. Ishan Khan, who's now back on the floor. He gets the rebound. He's getting it over to Kangu now. Kangu running the point once again. Something new we see here on OSBA TV. Something we haven't seen yet specifically. Kevin Kangu running the point for Lincoln Prep. Ishan Khan with the rebound. Kangu hesitates. Up. No good. Bounces out. Stephen Smith with the rebound. How's that? And there's going to be a foul. Foul on Kangu. And it looked like there was a little bit of shoving both ways there as Smith was trying to push the ball up the floor. The referee believes Kangu was the one who initiated the contact, thus the foul. Lincoln Prep, some early foul trouble here, giving Stephen Smith a trip to the line here. And Smith looking for some handshakes there, but didn't realize he had no teammates around. But that's what happens. It's a force of habit when you're consistently doing the same thing over and over and over again. Sometimes you'll catch yourself, as Smith did there. It's a form of concentration right there. Stephen Smith, excuse me. Some great defense on Khan, as is Frazier. Kicks it back out, though. Here's Bogovic. And there it is, right there. You can imagine for a team how frustrating that can be when we've worked so hard on perimeter defense. Nice find inside by Frazier, no good. Koch trying to go back up. He gets the rebound again. And they can't finish it. Another find inside, and there's Bill Crothers showing the hustle there. And case in point, though, they have been dominating the boards battle up until this point in the game, giving themselves chance after chance. 42-39 now. Here's Khan, nice crossover. But that's going to be a charge. Easy call, lost his balance. And a great pickup there. That was Jawan Beckford, who saw Khan coming in, kind of leaning over, saw he was losing his balance, and decided to just take the charge. Very smart play by the Colt. Colts now still hold a 3-point lead. 2 minutes remaining in the first half. Here's Prentice now. Prentice trying to find a way around. Gets the ball over. Here's Smith. Smith double teamed. And it looks like there's going to be a foul on number 7, Cullen Welsford of Lincoln Prep. And you want to talk about how crafty Stephen Smith is. Managed to kind of get a bit of a quick reach around on Welsford as he was getting by him. Able to bring his hand out and kind of move him out of the way. Ref didn't see that part. All they saw was the blocking foul. And it's not illegal if the refs don't see it. Smith, though. Ball never lies, though. This is one of the free throws. Here's Khan. Up and in. Huge rejection there, though, by Emmanuel Miller. He's been all over the place in this game. But Bogovic right there, but no good. Koch gets it out. Here's Miller again. Nice finish there by Jawan Beckford. And this Colts team, you can tell they love to run. They love to show off that athleticism. It's got them their biggest lead of the game so far. Here's Khan bringing it up, though. Working off a screen from Sims. One more time. Kicks it back out. Here's Cato. Over to Khan. Welsford. He's going to let it fly. Caught it, though. I think he caught that out of bounds. Despite the made three-pointer. 1 minute, 10 seconds remaining here. And Daters is back in the game now. It looks like over here on the sidelines we just have someone tucking in their jersey here. Now long into the game for Bill Crothers. Koch gets it over. Nice three-point shot there by Juwan Beckford. You talk about how deep this Bill Crothers team is, getting a little bit of production from everybody and big play from just about everyone. Here's Noten, though. He's trying to get by Koch. Wellsford back to Noten. Noten trying to create some space here. 8 seconds on the shot clock. 7, 6. Going to go up himself. Just can't finish under the rim. But Tafari Sims is there to clean it up. And that's a big bucket for Lincoln Prep going into the half. Smith over to Koch. 26 seconds. 16 on the shot clock. Beckford. Over to Long. Here's Smith, 8 seconds. No good, 8 seconds on the shot clock, that is. Now the shot clock is off. We got 12 seconds in the half. Noten bringing it up. But there's going to be a foul now. Foul on the other side. And it's Long for Bill Crothers that's going to be called for an off-ball foul there. Long getting called for a shove there off a screen on the other end of the floor. And Begovic makes his first. Rocking the pink bandana today. See if it gives him any extra skill right now out there. .4 seconds remaining here in the half. The Colts leading 47-41 over the Lincoln Prep Huskies here in Hamilton. And there was another foul there as Stephen Smith now is going to get an opportunity. Very physical game so far between these two teams, very evenly matched in different ways. Here's Smith after making the first. Rims out in the second one. He's been shooting 50% from the line in this game. He's a D1 commit. There's going to be a timeout here with the final 5 seconds to go here in the first half. And with that, we're actually going to take a quick break as well. We'll be right back. The Bill Crothers Colts leading 48-41 over the Lincoln Prep Huskies. We'll be right back here on OSBA TV. And we're back here for the final 2 seconds. Noten lets it go. And no good. And they're not going to count it, as Tafari Sims did not touch it in time. And that's going to do it for this first half here. A very, very entertaining first half nonetheless. Happy you all could join us here on OSBA TV. My name's Ryan Greco, and just a couple of things to take away from that first half. Really, has been a battle of clashing styles here as Bill Crothers really electing to go for the full court run with a number of full court presses in effect, getting themselves a lead over the Lincoln Prep Huskies. From there, any opportunity that they've had off of a rebound, they've been off and running. Whereas Lincoln Prep trying to take not necessarily a more conservative approach, seeing as they've really favored the three-point shot in this game. But despite their troubles in the backcourt, have done a very impressive job of finding good shots. And because of that, they find themselves still within striking distance of this game. So with that being said, we're going to take a quick break before we begin the second half here on OSBA TV. Of course, my name is Ryan Greco, taking care of your commentary. We should be back in about 10 minutes. It's the Bill Crothers Colts leading 48-41 over the Lincoln Prep Huskies here in Hamilton.
So I'm with Kashana from Durham Elite. Kashana, thank you. You had a bit of a collision with your teammate at the end of the game there. Are you okay?
Yeah, everything's good.
Everything's fine. You were able to come back out and finish. Perfect. So this is a rare close game for you guys. Your record was 7-1 coming in here. You were down 3 at halftime. What was your mentality? What was the team's mentality coming out in the second half?
We were just trying to come out, execute our plays, run the floor, stop them from getting points in the post, just slow them down basically.
And what do you think really hurt you guys the most this game? Was it the Haley Brown inside? They're crashing the offensive glass. Like, what did you think was maybe your biggest weakness here?
I'd say them crashing the boards. We missed a lot of box outs. Slowing them down in transition was definitely something that we need to work on. And probably their outside shooting.
Okay, great, for sure. And as I mentioned, you guys were 7-1 coming into this game, a rare loss for you. What are you going to learn from this as a team?
That we just need to take it one play at a time, not rush things. Just slow down when we need to, speed up when we need to, play as a team.
Perfect, play as a team. Thanks a lot, Kashana, and good luck moving forward. Thank you.
Taya Hansen just put 18 points up on Durham Elite. Taya, how is it to knock off the #1 team in the OSBA?
I mean, it feels pretty good. It was an awesome team win. We all worked hard. We're pushing. Our goal was to get deflections and O boards, and I think we did a good job of that in the end. And we just kept pushing through and didn't get up. So I think we're all pretty pumped, and we feel pretty good right now.
Perfect, and that now puts your win streak at 4 games. You guys won the OSBA tip-off tournament here at the Rise, then lost a few games early in the regular season. How is it to finally get some wins under your belt, push your way up the standing?
I mean, we've just been going really hard in practice and just changing kind of our mindset and just realizing that we want to win, and then that's our goal to be in the championship finals. So we just kind of had that mindset and just kept pushing, and then our hard work paid off.
Perfect, and you guys had some few injuries early on. So how is it to finally have your whole team back, all practicing, playing together, one big team on the court?
Yeah, I mean, it's really nice to have Haley back in it full time, and she's a huge asset to our team. She's a solid just post for us, but also stretch 4 and getting those rebounds. And we have Kate almost back. She's almost there. We're really thankful to have her practicing with us now because she's really important to us.
Taya Hansen, recent commit to Arizona State, going to be a Sun Devil. How excited are you to have that off your chest, just be able to play this year and next, not to worry about that?
Yeah, I just feel great right now. I mean, I can't take this smile off my face. Not only is it just like a big relief, but I'm just excited to get better and just to train for ASU and that to be my goal. But it's been a great experience with recruiting. I'm really thankful for all the schools that have been recruiting me, but I'm just really excited to kick it off with ASU. And my family has been there throughout this whole process, and all the coaches, teammates. I just want to thank them all so much because it's been a great journey, and I'm really excited to be here.
Perfect. Pac-12, watch out. So we'll take you through our just lightning round of fun questions. Just first thing that comes to mind, just spit it out. Okay, so favorite basketball player?
Diana Taurasi.
Celebrity crush?
I don't really have one, to be honest. I love Marvel, and I mean, Chris Evans is one of my favorites.
Okay, we'll take it. We'll take it. Favorite color?
Blue or red. Red.
ASU?
ASU, yeah. Burgundy and gold.
Perfect. And favorite song?
I like the Chainsmokers.
Perfect. And favorite dance move?
I don't dance very often, so, well, the girls have actually kind of put me out of my comfort zone with that, but I don't know.
Perfect, that's all right. Thank you, Taya. Great game.
And say a karaoke night came on, what would be the song that you were going to sing?
Not sure. A Drake song, maybe.
And I'd like to welcome everybody back listening and watching on OSBA TV out there in YouTube land. My name is Ryan Greco, and I'm taking care of your commentary for this evening matchup here on Valentine's Day. So if you're all out there checking out this game while in the middle of a date or just sitting at home after dinner or whatever it is that you're doing on this day, we're happy that you've joined us for it. So with that being said, as we have the inbound just in front of us, that is Kevin Kangu, who just inbounded the ball to Josh Noten. It's Lincoln Prep Huskies ball to kick off this second half. Noten finds it inside to Sims, and Sims able to roll off of the screen there. Cole Lawrence didn't have time to react, and Sims gets the easy 2 buckets. That is actually his first bucket of the game, easy 2 points. And now we've got Bill Crothers trying to work their half-court game a little bit here as Lawrence has the ball out to Koch. Koch lets it fly. No good on the inside. The half-court game, in all honesty, not necessarily the Bill Crothers' strong suit. This is a team that likes to play tough defense on the backcourt, pressuring guards and turning that into fast breaks. That is what they like to do, as you see right here. Goes up to the basket. Nice find at the rim there. Give that one to Jacob Frazier with the steal and the layup. And Kevin Kangu now bringing the ball up for the Lincoln Prep Huskies. There's the Jenkins, who had a very strong first half. He keeps it rolling with a nice little floater in the second here. Here in the third quarter, 8:51 to go. 50-45 though, the Colts still hold the lead. Nice find inside to Lawrence. Lawrence tries to go up. Good block there though, as Daters kept pace. Jenkins to Kangu. Kangu looking for a screen. Gets one with Sims. Koch still on it, but a nice steal there by Koch. Up. In for Emmanuel Miller. And Bill Crothers sticking to what they know best. Good defense in the backcourt, leading to easy buckets in transition. And with that, they have their biggest lead of the game again at 7 points, 52-45. Chance to make it 8 here with Miller going to the line. Knocks it down. 53-45 here, 8:23 to go in the third quarter. Josh Noten bringing the ball up now. He's calling for something. Gets it over to Sims. Nice screen off the inside, up and under. But it's Sam Jenkins right there again to put it right back in, and he really has been the one that's been allowing Lincoln Prep to keep pace so far. Nice alley-oop attempt from Smith to Lawrence, no good, but the hustle and a great pass there by Emmanuel Miller to the official. I'm sure that was not his intended target, but it was still a fantastic pass nonetheless. Here's Josh Noten bringing it up. Once again, that pick and roll game, so important for Lincoln. Jenkins over to Sims, but the pass, and Stephen Smith right there. Anytime the pass seems to be coming back out, there is a Bill Crothers guard just waiting to try and take it. Even despite that, though, looking like there should be a reset of the shot clock. And the officials say yes. 24 seconds shot clock here. Jenkins over to Noten. Noten, full clock to work with. Let's see what he does with it. Guarded by Smith. Trying to create it. Nice crossover there. Up, in, no good. But once again, this time the tip is Zach Daters. Lincoln Prep not giving up on anything, following their shots. Jaden Koch, no good. Tafari Sims with the rebound. Over to Noten. Noten in the corner. Jenkins for 3. Count it. And the lead's just down to 2. And a timeout by Bill Crothers, and it's well called. As you can see, Bill Crothers doing a great job defending the perimeter, but the paint has been all Lincoln Prep Huskies so far in this third quarter. And with that, we are going to take a brief break before we get right back to here on the OSBA TV. It is the Bill Crothers Colts 53, Lincoln Prep Huskies 52. I'd like to welcome everybody back to the OSBA TV here. So we get ourselves an inbound. Stephen Smith bringing the ball up for the Bill Crothers Colts as they lead 53-52. 7 minutes, just over 7 minutes to go here in the third quarter. Smith trying to find the outside. Easy pass picked off by Kevin Kangu. And he gets it over to Noten, who elects to slow it down just a little bit here. Sees the pressure, though. Here's Stephen Smith. And there's going to be a foul. And Stephen Smith, whether he embellished or whether he got hit the way that he did, some very, very solid defense there from the D1 commit. And now he's got the ball. Now Noten, see if he can return the favor here. There's a double team, and he does. A travel as Smith stumbled back 3 steps as the double team came on him. And there's 2 straight turnovers here in 15 seconds. Neither team just can seem to get a handle on the other. Jenkins, one more time for 3, no good. But once again, offensive rebound by Daters. And a steal by Jenkins. Up and in over Lawrence. Count it. And Sam Jenkins. And there's going to be another foul on Stephen Smith. Smith getting his hand out there a little bit more flagrantly than the official would have liked. And Lincoln Prep, after taking the lead, is going to get an opportunity here to extend it. The inbound's going to be Kangu. Getting ready for a set in here. Kangu to Sims, to Noten. Noten looking around. Over to Jenkins. Noten off a would look like almost there a double stack screen. Creates a space though. He's got Lawrence now. He's going to try and attack Lawrence. Not many players in the OSBA can do that. And Bill Crothers off to the transition races, and they got 2 to show for it. They retake the lead, 55-54 now. Jenkins tries to put the inbound, the entry pass there to Daters, no good. Miller makes good off of it. And once again, there's the Colts on that transition now, regain a 3-point lead. Quick 4-point swing. Jenkins up and into Sims. Sims gets his man out of position. Miller had no choice but to watch as Sims laid it in for an easy 2. 5:29 to go here in the third quarter. 1-point game. Smith. Off a screen from Lawrence. Double team there now, though. Sims. Smith diving on it, though. It's going to be possession white here. Smith trying to figure out what he did. There's going to be a push. The inbound going to be right in front of us here at the media table. All these hardworking people here, working the cameras, working the live feeds. Wellsford with the inbound as he's back into the game. Here's Noten. Looking for an option. Here's Wellsford now. Once again, another attempted entry pass into Daters. And it's no good. That's a tough pass to make, though, especially against a team as long as Bill Crothers. They're so quick. They can jump on any pass that's kind of put in half-heartedly. And there's a nice find and finish there by Jacob Frazier. Decides to do it himself, sees the way the defense is set up, saw a lane to the basket, took it with no hesitation. And that's the kind of basketball you love to see if you're a coach. Seeing your players see an opportunity and just take it and use it to the most of their abilities. Now here's Noten bringing it up. He's got Lawrence on him one more time. Tries to kick it out. 3-point shot by Begovic, no good. Frazier, can he do it again? Tries to find it inside. Gets it back out. What a great little give and go there between Jacob Frazier and Jawan Beckford. And those two have been a huge factor so far in this game. Number of steals, number of transition layups. Sims. Excellent pass there by Noten off the screen to Sims. Sims, easy layup. And the Huskies just keeping pace with everything Crothers is throwing at them. Goes up. Another attempted alley-oop by Bill Crothers. They've yet to hit one yet. That's 4 now. Nice find inside, though. No foul called on Sims. And there's going to be a technical foul, actually, on Bill Crothers' head coach. Coach just saying that all he did was put his hands up. Referee said, no, that's not all you did. You kept talking. Wellsford's going to the line. Colin Wellsford, as I said earlier, I mean, this is a guy who has almost unlimited range on the floor. We've seen him hit some deep, deep threes in OSBA games of the week. I think his most notable one was when they were at Father Henry Carr, and he managed to put one up from behind the volleyball line, and there was really no necessary reason for it. There was no winding down shot clock. There was no winding down end of a quarter. He just kind of caught it, and from the corner behind the volleyball line, just let it fly, and it was nothing but net. From that moment forward, he's kind of put OSBA on notice with his range. Speaking of which, here he goes. Wellsford, count it! Colin Wellsford. And Lincoln Prep gets the lead once more. Jaden Koch back on the floor. He's going to kick it out. Shot is short. Lincoln Prep. Now can they build a lead? Josh Noten bringing it up. The Mississauga kid looking for an option. He's going to let it fly himself. Long. But Sims is right there for the rebound. No, he's not. And Miller holding on to it, keeping himself in bounds at the same time. He's going to try and go out. Tries to kick it back out, but it's Sims that's right there that jumps in front of Koch. Noten didn't see Sims attacking the basket, and Bogovic gets called for the out of bounds, and it's going to be Bill Crothers' ball. And once again, in a game that's rife with turnovers, it's really looking like it's going to come down to whoever makes the fewest amount of mistakes in the last quarter and a half of this game is going to come away with the victory. And with that, we're going to take another brief break. 3:06 to go here in the third quarter on OSBA TV. Lincoln Prep Huskies lead 62-61 over the Bill Crothers Colts. And we are back here on OSBA TV. Lincoln Prep holding a 1-point lead here. 3:06 to go in the third over Bill Crothers. Bill Crothers' ball. Stephen Smith bringing the ball in. He's being guarded by Tyson Cato. There's a three-point shot. No good. Rebound. Lincoln Prep. And all kudos goes to Lincoln Prep right now, who's done a fantastic job taking care of the rebounding in this quarter. Wellsford. Off the crossover, back to Bogovic. Over to Jenkins, finds it inside to Rosebush. Rosebush, fade away, no good. Kind of a bit of a hesitation there as he saw Miller coming around. And here we go. Looking for an option, Smith. Smith lets it fly, no good. Rebound Jenkins. Jenkins guarded by Koch. Cato with the screen. Jenkins goes up and just rims out, and Rosebush just can't seem to. Rosebush, it's just not his day. A number of missed layups so far, and Jaden Koch in transition is going to get fouled. Once again, Bill Crothers capitalizing off of any mistake that Lincoln Prep gives them. And really, that's kind of the downside of the. You're playing with fire in a sense where if you're a team that wants to run as much as Bill Crothers does, what ends up happening is you get about half your team already halfway down the floor when their opponent's shot goes up. And one thing we've seen so far specifically in this game is how Lincoln Prep has made the most of those opportunities by getting a number of offensive boards and just tipping it back in. And at this point, really, Bill Crothers, I don't think they can afford to keep running off every time a shot goes up and just let Lincoln Prep, as Sam Jenkins knocks down a three to give the Huskies a 3-point lead right now at this time. You've got to commit to both ends of the floor. Here's Miller. Miller tries to find the pass inside, but gives it right to Welsford. I don't know exactly where he was trying to pass that ball. Here's Jenkins. In the corner, Bogovic, wide open three. Count it, 68-62. And Lincoln Prep is the one now enjoying their largest lead of the game. Bill Crothers, can they respond? Miller inside to Koch. Koch can't get the foul, doesn't give up, stays with it, rims out Rosebush with the rebound. Jenkins going to bring it up. Just over a minute to go here in the third quarter. Jenkins working off a screen. He's got Lawrence now. They're giving him space. Bogovic puts the ball on the floor, pull-up jumper, count it. And Bogovic has been feasting from those corners in this third quarter. 70-62 now for the Huskies. Stephen Smith trying to do it himself. Does it. And he does it. 70-64, 48 seconds now. Probably another 2 or 3 possessions left in this quarter. Bogovic lets it fly. No good. Great defense there, though, by Beckford to get back. Here's Smith. Smith up and in. Nice little finish. Excellent finish there by Stephen Smith. A couple of substitutions here for the final 30 seconds. Josh Noten's coming in. And we got Prentice coming in for Koch for Bill Crothers. Prentice, he's guarding Jenkins. See if he can leave an impact before the end of this quarter. Off the screen. Jenkins hesitates over to Welsford. Welsford, he's going to let it fly. But there's Sims with the rebound over Lawrence. No call. 12 seconds. Crothers off to the races again. Smith. Nice finish at the rim there. Nice find by Miller. 6 seconds and a steal by Bill Crothers. And there's going to be a foul on top of it. And just like that, the swings in this game have been incredible. We've had 8-point swings in a matter of 15 seconds so far in this game. Will we get another classic here in Hamilton tonight? Smith. 2 seconds. One up, in. Count it! Stephen Smith. What a move to the basket there, and a very impressive Euro step to finish. And just like that, the Colts, after it looked like they were going to be down big going into this fourth quarter, come screaming back with 8 points in the final 45 seconds to tie this game up. And neither team has just been able to get that much-needed run that's going to put them over the top. We got ourselves an exciting game here going into the fourth. And we'll be right back in a minute on OSBA TV. Game's tied at 70 here in Hamilton.
Love the headman. That's a great look to you. Take your space. After that's in, though, let's remember that is a flow mechanism. That's one of our entries. We can just get through there, get into our dribble center if we need to, but nice job to find your advantage. Everyone else is A, moving off that penetration, and B, got to get 3 to glass. That's our first form of transition defense. Ari switch. Sam and Ari switch checks. And if you're not leading the whole break, 1-2 dribbles, get us going. You all can do that. If we see them go into that press again, that was pretty good recognition. Ari started to come back. As long as we get somebody middle, right, even if it's not out of our perfect plus set, that's okay because we understand our support points and where to go. Okay, and we need to do a better job recognizing time score. At the end, I don't want to have to use a timeout every time I want to set something up. We got to know now's a chance we want to go one shot so they don't get an extra possession. Shar. So
I'd like
what
to
do you
welcome
think
everybody back.
time?
Like to welcome everybody back. OSBA TV here in Hamilton. We've got the final fourth quarter here of what's been a very, very entertaining game so far between the Bill Crothers Colts of Markham and the Lincoln Prep Huskies of right here in Hamilton. We'll see who's going to be able to take home this W here, as neither team has given an inch. Here's Prentice for three, no good. And that rebound from Daters is going to be over to Noten. Here's Noten. Bringing it up himself. Works off a screen. Kick it out. Jenkins trying to take on his defender, tried to give it back. But that was Beckford right there with the steal. I don't know how many steals Beckford has, but he has a few in this game. Here's Smith, up and in himself. No good. Lawrence right there, though. Trying to go up. Gets fouled, going to the line. And Cole Lawrence relatively quiet in this game. He's a guy who's been known who's been a huge factor for Bill Crothers in a few of their wins, most notably in the game of the week versus Kings Christian. He was absolutely unstoppable in that game, finishing at will whenever he wanted. But in this game, he's been matched up with Tafari Sims, a very athletic 6'6" forward who has a few pounds. He's got some weight. He knows how to throw it around, and Lawrence just hasn't necessarily been as comfortable as you're used to seeing him in this specific game. But in that trip to the foul line, you can consider that a success, as he's now given Bill Crothers a 2-point lead. Nice find inside. Daters, he's going to go to the line for his troubles. Here's Zach Daters, his first trip to the free throw line here in this game. Here's Daters. Knocks down the first. .66 out of Burlington in his senior year here. Class of 2017. There's that second one. You can see he kind of hitched that shot there, but Sims right there on the inside. And Sims trying to get it over to Kangu and ends up dribbling it right between his legs. And two boys having a bit of a chuckle over it. If you're going to cause a turnover, you might as well do it in a goofy way. At least then you can be positive and laugh about it. Here's Jacob Frazier bringing up the ball for Crothers. Gets it over to Miller. Miller, relatively quiet second half after a very good first. Rims out Jaden Koch as Josh Noten gets the rebound. He's going to try and do it himself now. Slows it down. Looking for an option. Daters. Nice find inside to Sims, and Sims just can't throw it down. And the transition's on. Miller loses it as well, and it's going to be Lincoln Prep ball. And both teams just inches away. 72-71 here, 8:25 to go in the fourth. Noten bringing it up. Sims, mid-range jumper, count it. It will be interesting to see if Sims is going to start using that jumper he's so well known for in the OSBA. To create some space here. He gets another steal. Noten with the ball now, transition over to Kangu. Nice pass to Jenkins, and a very impressive finish there. Some excellent ball movement by Lincoln Prep, and they're going to go to the line for one more. Sam Jenkins. Excellent finish. 75-72 for the Huskies. Sims, another mid-range jumper. That's two in a row for him. Here's Koch. Nice crossover, creates the separation. Didn't like the shot, though. Gets it over to Miller. Miller going to try and do it himself. Up and in. Great find and finish there by Miller with the left hand. Keeping the Colts on pace. Noten. Sims once again. It gets rejected at the rim by Miller. Clean block. Koch tries to rim it in. No good. Miller still got it. Rolls it out to Smith. Here's Koch in the corner. And that's short. Tafari Sims, great job of closing out the shooter there. And you can tell that one, that closeout definitely affected Koch's release. Here's Noten bringing it up. Oh, nice find inside to Sims. Can't get a hold on it. Trying to get a foul call here, but gets it back out. Cullen Welsford, excuse me. And there's Daters, elbow to the face of Smith. And it's going to be a foul. Got a substitution now. Lincoln Rosebush back in this game for Tafari Sims. Jaden Koch up, in, count it. 77-76. Noten bringing it up. Looking for an option. He's backing his defender down the whole way. Now he's got Koch on him. Things just went from bad to worse for Noten. Koch, one of the better on-ball defenders in the league. Shows why just there, knocking it loose and then getting the jump ball. And it's going to go the other way here. As an off-the-ball screen is called. Now here's the inbound. Beckford back out to Miller. Miller going to take on Rosebush. Up in, and he's going to get fouled and go to the line. And Emmanuel Miller has done a little bit of everything today. Blocks, transition layups, steals, turnovers, rebounds. This has been his game here for Bill Crothers. No good on the first. We said earlier, it's going to come down to who makes the fewest amount of mistakes, who's going to get this victory here today. Got a chance to tie it now. Drains it. And so Lincoln Prep, we're right back to where we started here at the beginning of this fourth quarter, tied up, 77 apiece. Lincoln Prep, Josh Noten, looking for a screen from Begovic. Begovic, Noten's going to try and do it himself. Rebound, Miller. Miller's off to the races. Going to do it himself. Up, in, rims in. Huge bucket there for Bill Crothers. They take the lead. Here, Begovic trying to kick it out to Rosebush, but unfortunately both Miller and Smith were there. You do not want to try and thread the needle with those two. And now what a pass there by Smith finding Jawan Beckford. And he just makes it look easy with some of those half-court bounce passes. And Begovic going to bring it up himself now. Nice crossover on Koch. Not a move he's used to making, going floor to floor, going end to end. And it looks like there's going to be a foul there. It was either on Cato or Begovic. And Bill Crothers is going to get the ball back with 5 minutes to go, and they've got a 4-point lead. And Smith, arguably one of the best point guards of his class. makes both and increases this lead now to 6 points for Bill Crothers. And there's going to be a timeout, and with that, we're going to take a quick timeout before we get to the end of this game. It is the Bill Crothers Colts 83, Lincoln Prep Huskies 77 here on OSBA TV. We'll be right back. I'd like to welcome everyone back here at OSBA TV. Final 5 minutes of what still has the makings to be a classic here between Bill Crothers and Lincoln Prep. There's Sam Jenkins. Over to Kevin Kangu, who's back on the floor now. Don't expect him to leave this floor anytime soon. Kangu, turnaround fadeaway, no good off the backboard. They say that shot's a lost art. Kangu gave it a shot, but no good. Here's Stephen Smith. And there's going to be a foul on Josh Noten, as Noten you can see head coach Kendall Knight just reminding his players to just keep playing hard. Smith makes good, 84-77 now. See if Smith give him 3 free throws in a row in this quarter. He's made 4 in a row now. He's picked a good time to figure out his shooting woes from the free throw line after going 50% in the first half. Inside to Sims. Sims battling Miller, up and in, muscles his way in for a bucket. And they're going to need a lot more from that from Tafari Sims. And better yet, on Emmanuel Miller, the guy who's been the X factor so far for Bill Crothers in this game, as Jaden Koch just gets to the basket, making it look easy. So long and lanky. Great finish over Jenkins, but will Jenkins have a response? Over to Noten. Sims, mid-range jumper, no good. Stephen Smith with the rebound, bringing it up now, looking around. Over to Koch. There's the open look 3. And Smith and all of his teammates were yelling at Koch to just get the ball over to Jacob Frazier as he was wide open for that shot. And Bill Crothers now holds their largest lead of the game with 3.5 minutes to go, 90-79. Huge rejection there by Koch. But Sims is right there to clean up the mess, 90-81 now. Lincoln Prep's gonna need a stop here to keep this game from getting out of hand. Here's Jaden Koch in the corner. Another 3, no good. Getting back on D now. Cullen Wellsford, count it. A big 3 for him. 90-84 now. Koch. That's Prentice. Over to Smith, nice find, but Smith can't convert. Wellsford over to Kangu. Kangu up, in, count it. No call on the foul, but once again, those runs, neither team can hold on to a lead right now. It is a game of runs. Excellent work by both teams, though. Smith over to Miller. Miller trying to find it back in. Smith, floater, count it. Double team tried to come in. Miller was able to split it, though, and find it over to Smith, who shows off. Nice little floater there. Here's Wellsford for 3, fadeaway 3. But it's Kangu with the rebound. Jenkins goes up and in. Nice finish there by Jenkins, up and under. Here's Frazier. Over to Miller. Miller to Smith. Back to Miller. Miller. Double team closing in. Smith gets it. Smith, he's going to step up. Knocks it down. Huge bucket there. And a timeout for Lincoln Prep. And with that, Stephen Smith. Defense didn't rotate quick enough to get back over as they were going to attempt a double team there in the corner on Miller. Miller gets it back over to Smith, and unfortunately Kevin Kangu wasn't able to jump over soon enough to try and block that shot or at least get in the face of Stephen Smith, who just stepped it up and ice in his veins, knocked it down. And restores a 7-point lead here for the Bill Crothers Colts going into the final minute and 50. We're going to be right back here on OSBA TV. I'd like to welcome everyone back here to OSBA TV as we're looking for an inbound here. There's going to be 2 shots here by the referee. Didn't hear exactly what he was explaining there, but the end result is Colin Welsford is going to be going to the line here to shoot 2. Knocks down the first, 95-89 now. Knocks down the second, 95-90. And the inbound is still going to be, it's going to be Huskies ball still. .150 to go here, 5-point game. Nolan gets it. Nolan out. Welsford, no good. Rebound, Jaden Koch. Gonna get fouled by Jenkins. And Koch's gonna go to the line for 2. .138 to go here in this game. Koch is good on the first. I'll talk about a player incredibly athletic, very long player. Had a number of great games this season so far. One most notably was the first game of the season actually against AI Prep. He finished with some big moments in that game that had Bill Crothers leading for most of it until the end there when AI Prep turned it on and kind of left it over. And here's Colin Welsford making it a 3-point game. He's got 12 on the night off the bench. What an impressive showing by him. Here's Miller in the corner, double teamed, and it's going to be Bill Crothers' ball still. And that's twice now we've seen Miller hesitate a little bit as the double team came closing in. And Zach Daters is going to be back in this game, giving Welsford a break, looking like they're going to be some offense-defense right now. There's going to be another free throw shot here by Stephen Smith. Just trying to figure out what the refs are deciding what the call is here. And Smith, no good on that first one. That's his first miss in the second half from the free throw line. Good on the second. 97-93 now. Smith, that was a big shot there he just made to keep it a two-possession game with just over a minute remaining in this game. Here's Smith, guarded by Noten. Jenkins trying to go for the steal there. Koch up and in, no good. No foul called. It's going to be another foul. It's going to be Lincoln Prep ball though. Full court press now on for Bill Crothers. Noten getting the ball. And we saw how successful they were able to run this in the first half. But it's broken. Kangu. Huge three there. Give that one to Sam Jenkins. He has been money all night. And we're going to have one more timeout before we get back to the conclusion of this game with 49 seconds remaining. 1 point game. The Colts up 97-96 on the Huskies here on OSBA TV. And we're back here, OSBA TV. And what a game we have here, 97-96 for the Bill Crothers Colts, trying to close out this win here on the road over Lincoln Prep. The inbound is Jawan Beckford over to Stephen Smith. Beckford now gets it back. Beckford looking around. Double team was coming. Smith gets by his defender, kicks it out, lets it fly, no good. That was Jacob Frazier, but the rebound is Jaden Koch. He throws it up. Smith holds on to it. Double team. Nice pass in between the legs there. Here's Miller. Miller kicks it out in the corner, but he can't find it. And with 28 seconds remaining, Lincoln Prep has a chance to take the lead. Kangu with the inbound. Full court press is on. Nope. Bill Crothers is going to let him bring it up. Kangu still looking. Over to Jenkins. Jenkins thought about it. Looks for a screen now. Here's Sims off the screen. Noten over. Wellsford. No good. Sims tried to tip it in. 4 seconds remaining. The foul. 2.1 seconds remaining, and that was it right there. And I believe the Bill Crothers Colts, Tafari Sims is going to see that one in his dreams. Had it right in front of him to tip it in, and it rims out. Excellent setup by Lincoln Prep. They just could not convert. And Bill Crothers might escape with one here. I believe there's going to be a timeout after this shot. Stephen Smith makes the first. Well, even with both shots made, Lincoln has a chance to tie this game and send it to overtime with 3 seconds. 3 seconds can be an eternity. There's no timeout. They're going to play it. Here we go. Jenkins in the corner. Wellsford lets it fly. No good. And that's going to be the final. Bill Crothers in a game that came down to the final shot. Bill Crothers comes away with the 99-96 win over Lincoln Prep. What a game, ladies and gentlemen. I hope you enjoyed it as much as I have. And the only bad thing about that one is that it's now over. What a finish. As Lincoln Prep now falls to 7-6 on the season, whereas Bill Crothers continues their winning ways. They move up to 7-1. Some excellent efforts on both ends of the floor from both teams. And with all of that being said, that's going to wrap it up here actually for OSBA TV's live broadcast. On behalf of all of the production team here that's worked both of these games, I want to say a big thank you to them. They've been busting their you-know-what for pretty much the entirety of the day here in Hamilton. And for that as well, my name is Ryan Greco, and it's been a pleasure joining you on this OSBA live broadcast. The final score, of course, is Bill Crothers 99, Lincoln Prep Huskies 96. Everyone have a very safe and happy Valentine's Day. We will see you next time. Cheers.